Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When we talk about the journey to realization, what does it mean? I'm asking before I go ahead.
Calming the mind.
Huh?
Calming the mind.
Calming the mind. Okay. Next.
To look within throughout all the experiences and to learn from them.
Okay. Anyone else? Amma? Uncle?
Trying to observe what is happening around.
Around, okay.
And also within.
Journey to realization. First thing Uncle, you want to say something? The journey to realization, when we look at the statement, it means going from point A to point B, isn't it? Going from individuality to the infinite. So there seems to be a journey. I am limited and I have to be unlimited. So there's a journey from limitation to unlimitation. From Vedanta point of view, there is no journey. Vedanta says you are already that which you are seeking. You are already that which you are seeking. Just like the wave is already the water which it is seeking. Wave is limited, finite, water is infinite. Similarly, we are finite, the individual is finite, and what he is seeking is his infinite being. Vedanta says you are already the infinite. Nothing that you can do in your life is ever going to bring it about. It's already there. It is not to be gained. Like, I didn't have this cloth, now I have gained this cloth, I have got it. For that, I put efforts, I put my hand out, I picked it up, and now I hold it. So is it this way that I'm going to hold the reality? Is it this way I'm going to realize the reality? No, our Shastras say we are already that which we are seeking. So it is a journeyless journey. First we have to understand this, that it is a journeyless journey. Now, what is the obstacle that is coming between me and the infinite me, the limited me, the individual, infinite me, the pure consciousness? What is the limitation coming? What is the obstacle coming? What is the blockage? Think loudly.
The mind, Swamiji.
Okay, the mind. Anyone else?
Thoughts.
Thoughts? No. But if reality is infinite and water is infinite and all waves are nothing but water, then if pure consciousness is infinite, then how can thoughts be an obstacle? That is the nature of the reality to express as thoughts. It is the nature of reality to express as the world. It is the nature of the water to express as waves and tides and froth. Can you stop it? Is it possible for you to stop it? No, na? So here, if I use the word obstacle, what is the obstacle between me and the limited and me, the infinite? Someone just now said mind, but even that mind is not an obstacle because mind by nature is pure consciousness. It's the expression of the reality. It's happening continuously.
Ignorance.
Ignorance, okay. So this mind, which is oriented towards everything other than the infinity, the pure consciousness, that mind which is continuously taking, relating, possessing, identifying with whatever it sees, hears, touch, taste, etc., imagines, and taking that to be the reality. Because that is easily available. The infinite, even though it is your essence. Our problem, where does it lie? Why are we not able to realize it? Because we want to, I hold this, like I hold this book. I know this is a book because I see this is a book in front of me, easy. But when I think of the reality, I don't see the reality. I don't see a form, I don't see a qualities, I don't see the attributes. And therefore, I give it a miss. And I feel that it is easier to interact with what I know than interact with something that does not have name, form, qualities, etc., etc. Then the self-doubt comes. If I pursue that which does not have a name, form, attributes, qualities, hope I'm not fooling myself because someone has said it. And even if I believe what the scriptures are saying, but in my experience, I'm finding I'm reaching nowhere when I pursue that. And a sense of non-achievement happens. When I take this and hold it, I have achieved, I have reached the goal. In the pursuit of pure consciousness or infinity, there is no reaching the goal. Then what is going to happen when you think of, contemplate on that which does not have name, form, and it is your essence? What is going to happen there? You are going to vanish. You, the limited you, the individual you is going to vanish once and for all. If that inspires you, you will pursue it. If the thought that I will vanish scares you, brings about fear, then you will not completely surrender to that infinite reality or contemplate on that reality to reach its logical end. This is a cloth, is a concept. This is a book, is a concept. This is a laptop, is a concept. This is a day and night, is a concept. I am the body, is a concept. The infinite pure consciousness is not a concept. It cannot be held, comprehended, known by your mind. But through the Vedanta logic, we come to ascertain that that is the substratum. Just like behind every wave, the substratum is water, we clearly see it, but our focus is on the waves. Behind every ornament, we see the gold, but our attention is on the ornament. Behind every body, there is pure consciousness, but our attention is on the name and form. That obsession with name and form has to be dropped. And in that obsession, in dropping that obsession of name and form, comes about the dissolution of your personality, your individuality. Are we ready to bargain that? Are we ready to give it up and accept ourselves as the infinite pure consciousness? That is the price that we will have to pay. Are we ready? This, each one of you have to check it out inside. Am I ready to let go of everything? Or after retirement, after my children are grown up, I have not reached the Vanaprastha stage now, I think little bit more. And this is not only on a daily basis. Every moment to moment you have to be aware and alert. Which way, what are the convictions that are guiding my life? If the conviction is that I am the infinite reality, then automatically the individual will be inspired by the infinite reality that I am, essentially, and there will be vairagya, dispassion towards the world, disinterest in the world. I'll keep doing what is required to be done. Just like the water continues to be the waves, express as the waves. So I continue to be with my family, with my children, etc., etc., as a grahastha. But deep inside, the dialogue is different. Never forgetting that I am that infinite reality. Never forgetting what my essential nature is. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. That reality is the truth. That pure consciousness is the truth. Jagat Mithya. The names and forms are not real. They are only appearance. Water is appearing as waves. Gold is appearing as ornaments. Similarly, that pure consciousness is appearing as this individual. Who is individual? Pure consciousness identified as if identified with a form. See? But our attention is on the form, not on the pure consciousness. That's where that is called as ignorance. When our attention is on the form, day in and day out, moment by moment, and the attention is not on the pure consciousness, which is by nature infinite, which is by nature the substratum, that is the one without a second principle, this itself is ignorance. So correct. All you have to do to remove ignorance, you don't have to sit for, do yoga for hours and pranayam for hours, and you can do that, no problem. But if you do it only for the sake of doing it, then it will become mechanical. So accept, come to be without fear, without reservation. Let's see what happens. And this is the refreshing outlook that Vedanta gives us. Don't struggle, don't sweat, don't get tired in knowing the self. It's in scriptures it is said, Kara amlavat. It is like a gooseberry in your hand. It is already there. Kara amlavat. It's already there. That means the pure consciousness is already there within you. You are that. Tattvamasi. Realize this and be happy. So contemplate on this for next half an hour. That when I meditate, when I say I accept the consciousness, am I accepting the consciousness through some activity? Right? So that could be yoga, pranayama, or it could be thinking. Am I accepting I'm consciousness because I'm thinking that I'm consciousness? Or am I conscious, pure consciousness in spite of thinking? Because when I say I am consciousness, after some time again you will say I am consciousness. Words are coming and going. Our being is that which is indicated by these words. Words are coming and going. This fine-tuning within has to come about, or you have to try doing it. But to shift and go beyond the thought, it requires a special condition of the mind. Not very difficult. Not very difficult. So when now, if you sit quietly and you're thinking, Aham Brahmasmi, am I Brahman because I'm speaking, or I am Brahman in spite of speaking? So when I'm saying and reminding myself that I am pure consciousness, oh yes. But then after that sentence is over, there is silence. At that time, am I also pure consciousness? Then if the thought comes in your mind, oh, there was nothing. I think in that nothing also I was pure consciousness, because Swamiji said it, or the scripture said it, or Mahatma said it. But then that silence is already corrupted by your thought that in the silence I was also pure consciousness. And this is what I call as fine tuning. And this is what Mundaka Upanishad and Kathopanishad, when they talk of Omkar sadhana, presence of Om or absence of Om, presence of a thought in the mind or absence of the thought in the mind. It must not corrupt you. Don't own it. Don't identify with the thought. Don't think, if you don't think, how will I come to know the truth? So give it a go for the next half an hour and enjoy without enjoying. Hari Om. Sit quietly.